Today, Your Excellency, the President, Cabinet Secretary, Principal Secretaries, Captains of Industry, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, allow me to stand on the already established protocols in the interest of time. It gives me a great pleasure to welcome you to the NSE once again to mark this truly historic milestone in the development of our capital markets. Your Excellency, your presence is a powerful affirmation of the importance that this government places in the financial markets as a critical pillar of economic growth, job creation, and national development. The commitment is evident in policy direction, regulatory support, and continued engagement in strengthening market integrity, deepening liquidity, and expanding access to Kenyans. Your Excellency, I think you've really taken away one of my biggest nightmares to finish my term without an IPO. And we thank you that we are already experiencing the Kenya Pipeline IPO. Since your government took over, capital markets are not viewed merely as institutions of trade, but as strategic engines for mobilizing capital, supporting enterprise, and enabling long-term economic transformation. Your Excellency, during your inaugural visit to the NSE, you issued a clear and compelling challenge to the NSE and to the broader capital markets to democratize access to investment opportunities through purposeful use of technology, and remember that Kenya is the home of Pesa, which transacts 1/3, I think, of our GDP, and in order that no Kenyan is left behind. Your Excellency, I'm glad that the response to this was a quick call to action, and the NSE, under the leadership of Frank Mwiti, together with Safaricom led by their CEO, Peter Ndegwa, partnering with Kestrel Capital, have risen to the challenge, hence our presence today. Through this strong strategic partnership, the shared vision gave rise to the development of the ZD trading platform, a transformative solution designed to expand access, simplify participation, and bring the capital markets within the reach of millions of Kenyans. The challenge became a guiding principle for the market, underscored by the importance of breaking down traditional barriers to entry and ensuring that we are leveraging on digital innovation to open up the capital markets to our populations. Your call to action reaffirmed the belief that access to investment opportunities should not be a privilege of a few, but a right available to all who aspire to participate in it and benefit from our nation's economic prosperity. Today, Your Excellency, we are opening the doors to the Kenyan capital markets to millions of Kenyans, empowering them to engage, invest, and grow their wealth through a simple, secure, and innovative platform incorporated on the Pesa platform. By bringing over 30 million Kenyans, predominantly youth and women, we are expanding participation, deepening financial inclusion, and embedding a strong investment culture within our economy. Your Excellency, on behalf of all capital market stakeholders, we express our deep gratitude to your government for the sustained macroeconomic reforms that your government continues to implement. These reforms send a clear message and a signal of policy discipline, stability, and long-term economic vision, all of which are fundamental towards establishing credible capital markets. We wish to reflect that this market is a barometer of overall economic performance, and so far, the reaction by both the local investing community and the international community speaks for itself. The numbers are clear, and we've been able to brief you in the holding room of the progress that we have made. Market activity, valuations, and investor participation provide a clear testament that both local and international investors are expressing renewed confidence in Kenya. Your Excellency, the contrast of your last visit to the NSE, when the market was under immense pressure, could not be more striking. Today, following these reforms, we've recorded one of the strongest turnarounds in history. Over the past 2 years, we've been recognized as the best performing exchange in Africa in 2024, and in 2025, we were second only to Egypt, giving our investors a 57% dollarized return on investment. Equally, Mr. President, your government's decision to revive the IPOs through the privatization program after 17 years of no IPOs is really a landmark achievement. The reopening of this pathway is a defining moment, one that strengthens market depth, broadens ownership, enhances transparency, and firmly positions the capital markets in the center.
Phone now has the opportunity to build wealth and contribute to the growth of our country. As we gather here, we are guided by Safaricom's ambition to become Africa's leading purpose-led technology company by 2030 by creating a connected and inclusive digital financial ecosystem. The ecosystem seamlessly together works on payment, savings, credit, investments, government services, developers, and global partners securely and safe. GD Trader fits squarely within this vision, and it extends emphasis beyond payments, objective, and short-term transactions into long-term wealth creation and investment. To support this future, we have already made a big investment in transforming Pesa into FinTech 2.0, a cloud-native, AI-driven platform built for scale, resilience, and trust. The new Pesa core processing capacity has increased from 4,500 transactions per second to 6,000 transactions and scalable up to 12,000 transactions per second. This robust foundation gives the assurance to introduce innovative services like GD Trader built on trust, reliability, and security. Financial inclusion and the financial literacy remain central to our strategy. Through Lipa Mdogo, more than 2 million smartphones are already available with Kenyans who were previously excluded from the digital economy. Our investment in a local device assembly plant in partnership with other partners for affordable 4G smartphone price ranging between 5,000 to 7,000 enabled a significant digital inclusion who were excluded before. And of course, our expansion in 4G network, which is now covering 98% of the population, and also the 5G services, which is expanding. With this foundation in place, access is no longer a barrier. GD Trader is therefore embedded within the everyday digital experience Kenyans already know and trust. I want to conclude by saying that today's launch truly reflects the strong partnership we have built with regulators, the NSE, the developers ecosystem. We have more than 100,000 developers who work with us, fintech partners, and government institutions. I would like to thank Capital Markets Authority, the Nairobi Securities Exchange, the Kenya Association of Stockbrokers and Investment Banks, Chair and the board of the CDSC, and all our partners for their continued support. Through open platforms and APIs, we are enabling innovation that goes beyond Safaricom and strengthens the entire financial ecosystem. The launch of GD Trader is a clear signal that Kenya's financial ecosystem has evolved, placing wealth creation within reach of millions. Trading on the NSE will no longer be reserved for a few. As I said, we are opening the doors to millions of retail investors. We invite all Kenyans to move from being observers to active participation in our capital markets. Thank you.
Next, Your Excellency, allow me to invite the Cabinet Secretary, National Treasury, Economic Planning, Honorable FCPA John Badi, to make his remarks and in turn invite His Excellency the President. Tumkaribishe kwa makofi tafadhali.
Your Excellency, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, the President of the Republic of Kenya and the Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces, all protocols observed. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I have a very simple task to welcome His Excellency the President to address us. But Your Excellency,